All right. I had it as ATI. All right, y'all. Hello, hello. Hi. All right, guys. Welcome. It's a little, it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna do that. Hello, guys. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Teas Jeopardy with me, Nurse Sam. We do these every Tuesday at 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. right here on TikTok. TikTok's going to be our tutoring channel. That's what I'm going to call it. All right, so Teas/Hesse Jeopardy. All right, that's going to be where we do our Jeopardy review. It's a Jeopardy style review where we're going to basically do review practice questions for both ATI TEAS and Hesse. Even though they're different tests, it's the same content that's being tested. We're going to do English, science, reading, and math. That science is going to consist of biology, chemistry, anatomy, and physiology, and some microbiology as well. Okay? So how are we going to play? Just really quick so we can dive right into questions. I'm going to select a question worth between 100 and 500 points. One of these categories. All right, so let's say I select science for 300. Okay, it's going to be worth 300 points. All right, you're going to see the question. You're also going to see the answer choices. All right, you're going to answer it in Jeopardy style. So you're going to answer it in the style of a question. You're going to say what is, and then whatever the question is. So if the answer is the second option, you're going to put what is 2 or whatever, what is B. Okay. First person on my screen who comments the correct answer first is going to be the winner of those points. They're going to be the winner of those 300 points. Whoever gets the most amount of points, that has the highest amount of points at the end of the game, is going to win a free ATI TEAS study bundle. All right, a free ATI TEAS study bundle. It's going to be whoever wins or whoever gets the highest amount of points. That's what you're going to win. All right. So if you guys are ready to play, give me a thumbs up. All right, give me a thumbs up in the comments if you guys are ready to play ATI TEAS Jeopardy. Thumbs up if you guys are ready to play. All right, so with that being said, let me go ahead and get this ready. All right, I had to take my... All right, we have thumbs up. Cool. What's the study bundle for? It's for ATI TEAS / Hesse. These are nursing school entrance exams, okay? This test, or this is to help us get ready for our entrance exams, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started, okay? We have thumbs up, so let's get started with science for 200 points. Science for 200 points. Okay. All right. So, which of the following is not located on the anterior region of the human body? 1, mandible. 2, clavicle. 3, sternum. Or 4, vertebral column. Remember, this is Teas Jeopardy, so you have to answer it Jeopardy style in order for you to receive the points. Okay. This is science for 200 points. So whoever answers first on my screen, you just comment your answer in the what is style. Whoever answers correctly and first on my screen is going to be the winner of those points. Whoever wins the most amount of points at the end of the game is going to win a free digital yet printable ATI TEAS study bundle. Okay, that's 147 pages of our TEAS study material, or comprehensive TEAS / Hesse study material. All right, so I'm getting answers. I'm seeing majority like what is 4, which is vertebral column. So let's see what that answer is. Remember, in order for you to get those points, you have to say what is. If you're just saying the answer, then I'm just assuming you're here for the review for fun. But if you specifically want those points, you have to say what is prior to your answer. All right, now what's the answer? Ooh, what is 4? What is 4 vertebral column? That is correct. All right. It says, rationale wise, the vertebral column is located posteriorly, which is the anatomical term for at the back, All right. The mandible, sternum, and clavicle are all located anteriorly or towards the front. Okay. This definitely was a anatomical terms, anatomical directions question. So make sure you guys are understanding your anatomical terms and directions. Okay. The answer was what is for vertebral column. All right. First person to answer correctly was, who said what is for? User 564921403. What is for? You're the first person to say what is for. All right. Everyone that said for didn't say what is before. Congratulations, you got the answer correct. So if this was the actual teas, you would have got the answer correct. However, because this is Jeopardy, teas Jeopardy, you didn't get those points. But remember, those points are not the purpose of the game. You getting or understanding and comprehending your teas material so that you get these answers correct. That's the whole purpose of this. We're just playing for points because we want to make it a little fun. Okay? So remember, even if you didn't get those points, as long as you got it correct, you're winning. All right. All right. So great job, user. A bunch of letters and numbers. 5 something. 5 6 yeah 4 da, da, da. Great job. All right. So let's go to the next question. All right. Let's do. That's okay. Oh, you probably didn't hear the rules. It's okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's do math. Let's do math for 300. All right, remember, you have to say what is if you want the points. Okay? Say what is before your answer if you want the points. All right, math for 300. A ship holds 1,494 containers. Each container holds 2,038 widgets. Estimate the number of widgets held on the ship. Is it 1, 3 million, 2, 4 million, 3, 3.5 million, or 4, 2,750,000? All right. This is a math question, math for 300. A ship holds 1,494 containers. Each container holds 2,038 widgets. Estimate the number of widgets held on the ship. Is it 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, or 2.75 million? What is our answer? What is our answer? All right. I'm getting like 1s, but I'm also getting 4s. Okay, remember you're rounding. Remember, estimate the number. Estimate is another word for round. Okay, you're not looking for the exact number. You're looking for the approximate. Okay, so let's see what that answer is. Ooh, the answer is what is 1, guys. What is 1, which happens to be 3 million. The answer is what is 1, 3 million. All right, so let's go ahead and look at why it is what it is. So who got what is 1 first? First person to get what is 1 is Shaw Alston. And Alston. Great job. All right, so Shay or Shaw, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you have 300 points. Great job for you. You are now in the lead. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the rationale. Okay. So remember, it said we had to estimate the number of widgets held on the ship. So what does our rationale say? It says when estimating, we are trying to find a value that is close to the answer, but doesn't have to be exact. We round each number and then solve, which is how we arrive at our estimate of the answer. Okay, so what is rounding? Rounding is when we make a number simpler, all right, but keep the value as close to the original number as possible. All right, remember your rounding rules. To round a number, All right, 1, determine which digit or place value is the number you want to round to. All numbers after this digit, aka to the right of this digit, will become zeros after rounding. All right, so for this example, for number 1, determine which digit. All right, all numbers after this will be 0. Okay, let's say if we're trying to round 2038 to the nearest like thousands. We're rounding it to the nearest 2. The 2 is the place that we're going to be rounding it to. So all numbers to the right, so the 0, 3, and the 8, this would be 0. So 2038, if we were going to round that number to the nearest thousands, which is the digit or place that we're rounding to, everything after that would be 0. That's hence that would be 2000, just an example. Second rounding rule, keep it the same number if the next number, aka the number to the right, is less than 5. Okay, then change all other numbers to the right to 0. All right, so a better way and a simpler way of getting that number, that second rule, I said nearest thousand, I didn't say thousands. Thousands, anything with th is after the decimal. Okay, before a decimal is just thousand place. All right. A better way of saying number 2 is basically if it's 5. If the digit in question is 5 or higher, you're going to round up. Okay? If it's 4 or lower, you're going to round down. Okay? That's going to be an easier way for you to remember. So, when it comes to this specific question, all right? So, you remember, less than 5, round down. 5 or more, round up. Okay? In this specific question, 1494 was the number of what shipments, containers, and then 2038 widgets. 1494 rounded is going to be 1500. 2038 rounded is going to be 2000. All right, it looks like the number that we were rounding to right here, we're rounding to the hundreds place. All right, so 1494 rounded to the hundreds place, so the nearest hundreds place is 1500. This is 2000. 1500 times 2000 is 3 million. That's your estimate. All right, thumbs up if you understand. We're going to move on to the next question, guys. So you multiply, then round. No, you round and then multiply. That is why you rounded these first, round these numbers to the nearest whatever digit, and then solve. So round, then multiply. All right, thumbs up. Did I put who got those points? Was it 300? Yep, great. Next one. Let's go back to a science question. Let's do science for 400. Science for 400, guys. Remember, this is TEAS/HESI Jeopardy. All right, this is our entrance exam, especially for nursing school, but our entrance exam prep review game, just in a fun Jeopardy style. For you to answer and receive those points, you have to say what is. Okay, it's Jeopardy style, so you gotta play it like you would Jeopardy. All right. This question is science for 400. Question reads, which of the following is the function of lymph nodes? Which of the following is the function of lymph nodes? If you're just playing for review, welcome. Thank you so much for playing. You don't have to put what is if you're just here for the review. If you're actually playing because you want to participate and possibly win a free ATI TEAS bundle, you want to play by the rules and actually play Jeopardy style. You have to say what is if you want those points. All right. Which of the following is the function of lymph nodes? It's 1, synthesis of hemoglobin. 2, production of white blood cells. 3, filter fluid from intracellular spaces and remove foreign substances and debris. Or 4, filter blood and remove foreign substances and debris. Ooh. Which one is it? Let's look and see. 3 and 4 sound familiar. So is it? Which one is it? The answer is what is 3? Filter fluid from intercellular spaces and remove foreign substances and debris. All right. It says lymph nodes filter fluid from intercellular spaces and remove foreign substances and debris. The filtration of blood occurs in the spleen while production of blood cells, aka hemopoiesis, occurs in the bone marrow. Okay, that's a little test taking tip. Whenever you have multiple choice questions and it's asking you like to define the function or define like a definition of something, whenever you get the correct answer, make sure you go back and make sure you understand the definition of or the function of the other options, right? So the answer was, what is 3? Let's go back and make sure that we know what 1 is, 2 is, and 4 is, just in case we get the same type of question on the actual exam and it doesn't ask you for the function of lymph nodes. Maybe it asks you for the function of bone marrow or the function of a spleen. That's why it's important to make sure you understand the entire question. All right, all content. That's why practice problems are the best way to review, because it's putting all these concepts and content topics into one question or at one place at one time. Okay, and it's targeted learning. TEAS style questions. You're going to have questions that are similar to this. All right. So once again, the filtration of blood, that was number 4. That was the difference between 3 and 4. All right. Even though they both remove foreign substances and debris. Okay. That and is very important when you're having these types of questions. So both parts need to be true in order for that answer to be correct. So while the spleen and the lymph nodes remove foreign substances and debris, the difference between the two is that lymph nodes filter fluid specifically from intercellular spaces. Okay, that's very important that you know that it's intercellular, because a very popular curveball is that they'll put this exact same question and or the exact same option and they won't say intercellular, they'll say intracellular. Okay, so it's very important that you know the difference. All right, the spleen filters blood, lymph nodes filter fluid. All right, first person to get that one correct. So I need this in nursing school. Oh, girl, me too. That's why I'm doing it for you guys. All right, now first person to get what is 3 is user 564 again. What's up? All right, user 564. You already had 200 points, so you just got this one correct first, so you got another 400. So that brings your score to 600. 600 points. Awesome job. All right. Remember, if you did not get it correct, make sure you note the rationale. If you did get it correct, but you didn't answer first, don't worry. We do these, if you just want the free prize, we do these every Tuesday. But remember, as long as you're comprehending and getting the answers correct, that's really all we could ask for, right? Remember, don't neglect your English and reading, okay? Let's do an English question really quick, guys. English question. Do not forget your English and reading. Just because you are entering nursing school and you're thinking, or a healthcare related program, you think that science and math is going to be what they focus on as far as your comprehensive or your prerequisite topics and subjects, think again. Reading in English, reading specifically, is actually the second most tested subject, right? You have more questions in, you have science, and then you're going to have more questions in reading, I think, than math, than English. All right, so do not neglect your reading in English. Oh, it's heavily weighted. That's what it is. All right, so the blank office smelled like cigarettes and fried food. Ooh, that's rude. Which of the following words correctly completes the sentence above? All right, is it 1, colonels, 2, colonels, 3, colonels, or 4, coronel? The what office smelled like cigarette and fried foods? What is the answer? What is the answer? Remember to say what is if you want the points. Remember to say what is if you want the points. All right, so let's look and see what the answer is. I'm going to give y'all a chance to say what is, just in case y'all forgot. Okay? The answer is what is one? Colonel. Yeah. What is one? The colonel's office smelled like cigarettes and fried food. That is rude. That is rude. That is rude. Am I pronouncing it wrong? You pronounce it how you pronounce number 2. Colonel. I knew I was pronouncing it wrong. So what am I thinking about? Colonel. Hold on, sorry. Let me look up pronunciation. Listen, I am not perfect, okay? But if I'm wrong, I will acknowledge it and correct it. 1 second. Let's look up pronunciation, okay? Colonel. See, look, I'm saying it wrong still. Colonel. Oh my God. Okay, so I suck. It says that colonel and colonel confuses people because it's pronounced like colonel, but there's no R in it. All right. This word means commissioned officer of high rank in the military. Okay, so colonel is how you pronounce it. Why would you say cigarettes and fried food? That's rude. 2 is wrong because it's misspelled. Wow, this is crazy. I learned something new today. So great job. Whoever got this one correct, great job. Because listen, I would have picked number 1. Hold on 1 second. Thank y'all for telling me. What is 1? Dane LeGarrette. Great job. Because listen, I would have got that wrong. Clearly. I'm saying it wrong and everything. All right, Dane LeGarrette. Great job. You got 100 points. I feel like that should have been worth more than 100 points because negative ghostwriter. All right, guys. English. Let's go back to our what? Let's do math, and let's do math for 500, okay? All right, math for 500. A man shopping for fireworks wants to buy some bang snaps, which are buy 1 get 4 free. If they are normally sold for $1 each, what is the percent the man saves if he takes advantage of the sale? And this is fill in the blank. All right, this is fill in the blank. What is our answer? All right. What is our answer? The answer is 80%. What is 80%? The answer is what is 80%? All right. Okay, so let's look at it again. It says a man shopping for fireworks wants to buy some bang snaps, which are buy 1 get 1. Buy 1 get 4 free. If they are normally sold for $1 each, what is the percent that the man saves if he takes advantage of the sale? All right, of the sale. So it says we can use the percent formula to solve. All right, now we know to find a percent, the formula is part over a whole. Okay, part over whole equals the percentage over 100. So based on that, all we have to do is plug and play the values that they gave us from the text. Okay, so whole is going to be the original whole price, entire price of the fireworks before the discount is applied. Okay. Okay, great. So yeah. Part, the savings from the discount, okay, which would be how much he spent minus how much he did, no, how much he would have spent minus how much he did spend. And that's going to give you how much he actually saved. All right. And that percentage is what we're looking for. Okay. So using that, this formula right here, we're just going to set it up and cross multiply. All right. So let's go back to the question. Remember, he wants to buy some bank snaps, buy one, get 4 free. Okay, so 5 fireworks would be technically at $1 each, it would have been $5. But remember, there's a discount. Okay, he would have spent $5. But he spent 1 because he got 4 free because of the discount. So he saved $4. So now we're going to take those variables and plug it in. Part over whole equals x over 100. 4 over 5 equals x over 100. So now all we got to do is cross multiply. Okay, so 4 over 5 4 over 5 equals x over 100. Cross multiply. 4 times 100 is 400. 5 times x is 5x. Divided by 5. X equals 400 divided by 5 is 80. So x is 80%. Does that make sense? Could y'all even see that? There you go. 4 x equals 80. Okay. All right. So $4 is 80%. Who got what is 80% first? Michaela, you got 80%. Juju, you got it, but you just said 80. You didn't say what is. But great job on the actual T's. You would have still got that correct. So awesome job. So Michaela, you're the first person to say what is 80. So you are the winner of those points. Great job to everyone. All right. A lot of people said 75. A lot of people said 75. So I just want to just make sure you guys understand. If you said 75, give me a thumbs up if you understand why, like where you went wrong and why it's 80% and not 75. So I just want to make sure that everyone that said 75 and got that one wrong now knows the correct way to do it. All right, give me a thumbs up if you Give me a thumbs up if you understand that. We can move on to our last science question. All right. Perfect. One. More people than just Dane got that one. Or said 75. So I'm just looking to make sure we all got it. Because if you didn't get it, let me know so we can go through it. All right. Tay got it. All right. Cool. Let's do our last science. And it's science. This one is what? A chemistry question? Remember, our science section covers biology, chemistry, anatomy and physiology, and microbiology as well. Okay? This is our next question and our final question. Science for 500 points. All right? This is our last question, science for 500 points, and it is a multiple choice question. So who's going to get this one correct? All right, it says atomic mass does not include blank in its calculation. The atomic number of an element is the number of blank. All right, so this one is, even though it's multiple choice, the options that are multiple choice are basically filling in the blank. Okay, so you have to make sure that both words in each of the multiple choice options fit correctly and appropriately within those within the sentence above. All right, so is it so the first part of the sentence, if you get confused, this is what I do so I don't get confused, especially when it's like a double sentence like this. I just break it up. First one, atomic mass does not include blank in its calculation. I'm going to take that and then I'm going to go through the first options of each one. So atomic mass does not include blank in its calculation. Electrons, protons, neutrons, or electrons again. Which one is correct? All right. Then whatever one I think is correct, I'm going to go to the next line. The atomic number of an element is the number of blank. Is it neutrons, protons, or protons? All right. So it kind of like helps you with that in that regard. So what is the answer? Remember, if you want the points, say what is. If you do not want the points and you're just here for the review and you don't want to win a free ATI TEAS bundle, then just say the answer. All right. For 500 points, the answer is, what is 4? Great job. What is 4? All right. Atomic mass does not include electrons in its calculation. The atomic number of an element is the number of protons. All right. That is the correct answer. Someone said, thank God that degree paid off. All right. So who said what is 4 first? Dane. All right, Dane LeGarrette. You already had 100 points, so you just got another 500 points. So you now have 600 points, which means you are tied with user 564 for first place. You both have 600 points. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the rationale. All right, it says the atomic mass of an element. Hold on. Yeah, the atomic mass of an element is the average sum of the protons and neutrons in a group of those atoms. Okay? However, electrons are so much smaller, so therefore they have so much less mass than protons and neutrons that they don't factor into the calculation. Okay, atomic mass does not include electrons, mainly because they're so small they won't weigh anything. They won't do anything to that number. So the answer once again is number 4. The first part is electrons. It says so the atomic mass is the sum of protons and neutrons. The number of protons in the nucleus is the defining property of an element. It's also referred to as the atomic number. Did y'all know that? That was going to be my next question. Okay. What is 4? All right. So how did you guys remember that? How did you guys remember or know that for number 4? Was there a specific way that you remember how to calculate atomic mass and atomic number? How did you do it? Okay. I just remembered. This is how I remembered. So for atomic mass, okay, I think of pan. Like a frying pan, Peter Pan, whatever. I think of pan. P-A-N. All right, and that is protons and neutrons. Okay, that's how I remember protons. Atomic mass. Now, atomic number. All right, atomic number which is also the number of protons that we have, is the number of protons. Like I said, I also think about pan as well. Okay, atomic number, or AN, equals the number of protons. Okay, so I just think about P, the number of, so that's the same backwards. The number of protons is the same as the number of, is the same as the atomic number. Okay, does that make sense? What's a good YouTube channel or website I can look at biology? It depends on your learning style, but there are plenty, there are plenty of different YouTube channels and websites that you can look at, but it depends on if you're an audio learner, visual, blah, blah, blah. It depends on which one just you go for. But if you just go into the search bar and type it, you'll find one that works for you. Okay, I'm gonna always, recommend me. But if you need more resources, have at it, All right, so great job for that one, guys. If you want to play the rest of these questions, there's 20 questions. If you want to play the rest of these, you want to download the Nurse Sam app. Okay, it's free to download for both iOS and Android devices. When you download the app and open it up, you're going to go to TEAS Prep, ATI TEAS Prep, and you're going to see TEAS Jeopardy, the mobile game. All right, it's exclusive to the Nurse Sam app, so you cannot play it anywhere else except through the app. All right, it's free to play. So all I have to do, once again, is download that free app. It's called the Nurse Sam. So you can play your 20 free questions of ATI TEAS. All right, you get free questions, 20 free questions every week. Every week, that's 80 to 100 questions a month. You cannot beat that with a stick, okay? Grab my ATI TEAS bundle if you need more content help, as well as my study gummies if you need a boost in mental clarity and focus. Now, as far as our winners, we have 2 winners, all right? That both of you guys tied. User 564921403. Congrats. You had 600 points. And is it Daniela? I'm not sure. Daniela Garrett, you had 600 points as well. So both of you guys tied and won a free ATI TEAS study bundle. Okay, so both of you guys won. I'm going to give it to both of you guys. So in order to claim your free prize, what I need you to do is to DM me. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram if you have it, because I don't know how TikTok DMs work. DM me on Instagram your first name, last name, and a good email address so I can send you your free prize. Okay, that is a 147-page free ATI TEAS study bundle that contains study guides in math, science, which includes chemistry, biology, and anatomy, reading, and English study guides, okay? 147 pages. All right, so once again, congratulations, user 564, yada, yada, and Daniela Garrett, you won a free ATI TEAS study bundle. For the rest of you guys that participated but you did not win, thank you so much for participating and playing with me. Okay, this is a great way to expose yourself to the content repeatedly, so you can strengthen your test taking skills when it comes to either the ATI TEAS or the HESI entrance exam. All right, this is a free and fun way for you to take it seriously and to put your best foot forward and do the work as far as passing, so you can get into the nursing program of your dreams. Okay, let me look and see what you guys are saying. Let's say, would this content be the same as someone that was taking it in Australia? I'm not sure, because I'm not sure what like units of measurement is in Australia. I'm just be honest. But the actual anatomy, those chemistry, that stuff's not going to change just because it's, Australia versus, the States. If anything, the only thing that would change would just be the units of measurement, if it even differs. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Then, you can use it. I have people use it from all over all the time. Why can't I? Okay, cool. All right, cool. I had to bring that. I had to bring that back. But yes, so download that app. Once again, it's called the Nurse Sam app. Let me see if I can bring that up. Is it too late to catch up? Thank you, Glow the Goat. The Nurse Sam is the name of the app. Free to download, and this is free to play. Okay, it's a great way to practice. All right, so make sure you tag all your friends, classmates, whoever that's preparing to take the TEAS or HESI. Make sure you tag them in this so they can know, we have these reviews every Tuesday right here on my TikTok. You can watch replays on my YouTube, and you can play the actual interactive like game version anytime, any place, by yourself, with a group of people, doesn't matter. But you can play anytime, anywhere, TEAS Jeopardy as well as NCLEX Jeopardy on Thursdays if you want to. But it's a great way to have fun while studying at the same time. Okay? All right, guys, thank y'all so much. I'm going to say what time? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, right here on my TikTok. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. When you download my app, you'll also get notifications of when we go live and when there's new questions available in the app. Alrighty? All right, so thank you guys so much. I will see y'all next time. Remember to download the app so you can play the rest of these questions, okay? All right, I will see y'all next time at 7 p.m. Thank you.